My name is Sue Powell, and we're at my unit in Leyburn for my company, which is the Gluten Free Kitchen. We've got a very good website, glutenfreefood.info. Here we manufacture and sell retail and wholesale gluten, wheat and dairy-free in main cakes and puddings, and we are also now branching out into savouries, so we're doing meat pies and sausage rolls. I started about 8 years ago. A friend of mine, I went to help out in the local tea rooms. She was particularly busy, and it was through Karen offering a gluten-free menu I started to learn more and more about the gluten-free industry, if you like, and tasting some of the food was atrocious, and it was all a lot of it was a long life, what I would consider rubbish. So I started dabbling in my kitchen at home, went to the local supermarket, got all the gluten-free stuff required, and it was a bakewell tart that I started with, and took it down to Karen and said, "What do you think of this?" And she said, "Fabulous, can you start to supply me?" So that was really where it started from, as small as that. So I started with bakewells, moved on to cakes and puddings, and then as word got out, other people started approaching me and saying, "Can you supply to me?" We converted a part of our house that we had at the time into a kitchen. And that's it really. Since then we've just got bigger and busier, and not without our ups and downs obviously, but we've moved to this unit. It'll be coming up 3 years ago now, and in particular the last 3 years have just started to rocket. Massive amount of interest, and just getting busier and busier.
I came in the business about 4 years ago now, and I think one of the things that when we first started off was we were sort of concerned as to where we would get sort of staff living in a sort of sparsely populated sort of area. And I think we've been astounded that certainly the work ethic around here in Yorkshire is very, very high, and there are an awful lot of people who want to work part-time, and that's really has been a very, very good fit with our business and what we want to do. So we've got no problems whatsoever getting staff to come and work for us.
We've got there's obviously Dave, myself and Karen that are full-time, and then we've got Louise who does the bookkeeping, and Patrick on marketing and sales. So and I think we're all really quite comfortable with each other, working together, and we've all got the same intention. We all want the business to work and get bigger and better, and I think we work all very well together. Yeah. So the environment and health came out before we even started the business, and it's a chap called Graham Bourne who has basically been with us for the last 8 years through the company, and just faultless really. Just any time we need help or advice, he's always there. He'll always come out. He's always prompt, and it's just everything you want.
When we moved into the area, I was astounded as to how many tradespeople there are, how many. There's lots and lots of self-employed tradesmen in the area, and it's not a case of struggling to get people to do the work for you. There's a lot of choice,
The people who buy my products are individuals with medical needs. We also sell to retail shops. We sell online, mail order, and also in bulk to people like the National Trust. And we've got distributors spread throughout this country who ship it, obviously, again to more shops and schools, fish and chip shops, and out to Ireland. So yeah, I think our name's getting further and further, and we have nothing but compliments coming back. So that's very good.
I would certainly recommend Richmondshire, as a place to do business. Initially, when we started this company, we thought that if we became successful, we'd need to move away. That will never happen.
For me personally, I spent most of my life in London, and schooled in London. So moving up here and having my own business in somewhere like Richmondshire has been perhaps a dream, if I can go as far as that. It's the most perfect part of the world. We don't sit in traffic for hours to get to work. There's no stress getting to work. We just poodle in and poodle home when we're ready to go. And any days off we might get, you couldn't wish to be anywhere, a better area to be. There's lots to see and do, lots of places to visit, good pubs, great food. So yeah, for me, I'm just